Hello everyone and welcome today. Right, today we'll be talking about prime numbers and prime factors. Prime numbers, prime numbers. Now in our last class, we talked about factors. I'm sure you would have tried the factors of 100. You see 1, 2, there's 4. So when you check, I hope you have gotten your answers. Alright, now today we'll be talking about prime numbers. Like I said, what is a prime number? A prime number is a number that can only be divisible by 1 and itself. No other number can go into such numbers except 1 and itself. So you can see, for example, we have 1, we have 2, 3, we have 5, 7, we have 11, and the list goes on and on and on. Alright, prime numbers, like I said again, are numbers that can only be divided or only be divisible by 1 and itself. No other number can divide these numbers. So these are the first prime numbers that we know: 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Some people would say 9. 9 is not a prime number. Why? Because 9 can be divided by 3. 9 divided by 3, I have 3. I have 3. So 9 is not a prime number. These are the first prime numbers we know. Then we talk about prime factors. Prime factors are factors of a number that are prime. Prime factors are factors of a number that are prime. In our last class we talked about factors, and we saw that a factor of a number is that number that can divide the particular number we're looking at without a remainder. So when these numbers have divided this number, the number or whatever you have there, the factors you have there that are prime are called prime factors. Okay, now there are several ways to get this answer or to solve something like this. If you're asked to say find the prime factors of a particular number, there are several ways of solving it. Alright, but let's see. For example, I have my 10. Remember our method where we use something like this, which is the multiplication method. Alright, and our factors of 10 give us 1, 2. Remember, I start calling from the top: 1, 2, 5, 10. Now, if I were to solve using this question, what are the prime factors of 10? Prime factors of 10, like I've told you, are numbers or are factors of this particular number, which is 10, we're looking at, that are prime or prime numbers. So what are they? I have 1, 2, and 5. So I write down my answer: 1, 2, 5 as my answer. Okay? These are prime factors of 10. Now, a question may come up in another form. You may be asked to express a particular number. You may be asked to express a particular number as a product of its prime factors. Let's see how that goes. So express 20 as a product of its prime factors. It's a very simple method we use in solving this. It's just by division. Okay, so we just roll a line by 20. So let's see what can go into 20. 2 into 20, we have 2 into 2, we have 1. 2 into 0, we have 0. Okay, then 2 into 10, we have 5. 5 into 5, we have 1. Okay, so 20 as a product. Remember, when you hear the word product, simply means multiplication. Okay, so as a product of its prime factors, we simply be calling out the numbers we have in front here. So that would be 2 times 2 times 5. 2 times 2 times 5. We have succeeded in expressing 20 as a product of its prime factors. If you take note, every number here is a prime number. There's no other number that can go into 2 without a remainder, and also these two are the same as 5. they can only be divisible by 1 and themselves. Okay, alright, now let's see other questions. Express 30, A, B 45, and C 60 as a product of their prime factors. So let's start with the first, which is 30. Again, we are using our division method. The smallest number that can go into 30 is 2. 2 into 3, we have what? 1 remainder, 1. I put my 1 here, it becomes 10. 2 into 10, I have 5. 2 cannot divide this again because 5 is an odd number, okay? So we have 2 into 15, we have, it cannot go like I said, without a remainder. It will give us 7 remainder 1. We don't want this, okay? So let's use 3. 3 into 15, I have 5. 5 into 5, I have 1. So my 30 will give me 2 times 3 times 5. Final answer. How about my B? I want to express 45 as a product of its prime factors. I will not use 2 because this is an odd number, and so 2 cannot divide this number without a remainder. Let's see 3. 3 into 4, I have 1, remainder 1. I put my 1 here, it becomes 15. 3 into 15, I have 5. What else can go into this? 3 can still go into 15. 3 into 15, I have 5. 5 into 5, I have 1. So my 45, B, my 45 will give me 3 times 3 times 5. Remember, we're calling out the numbers in front. Let's see the next one, which is 60. 60. Smallest number that can go into this is 2 because this is 0. 2 into 6 will give us 3. 2 into 3 will give us 0. Yes, you can also use 2 again. 2 into 3 will give us 1. 2 into 1 remainder 1. My remainder, I put it here. So 2 into 10 will give us 5. So we'll continue from here. 3 go into 15, give us 5. 5 into 5, we have 1. So our answer, 60 equals 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. Forgive my board, please. Alright? Now, what if the question comes in this form and you are told to express 20? Let's use our first number, which is 20. Express 20 as a product of its prime factors in index form. In index form. What's the meaning of index? Index simply means powers. It simply means powers. Now earlier we have seen that our 20 gives us 2 times 2 times 5. Now when you see something like this, you check how many times does 2 occur. 2 occurs twice. So we can simply write it as 2 raised to the power 2 times our 5 raised to the power 1. Why? Because 5 is occurring once and 2 is occurring twice. This 2 we see here is what we call our index form. This is our index. That's the power of 2. That is telling us how many times 2 occurs. So we have for 20, we have 2 times 2 times 5. In index form, we have 2 raised to the power 2 times 5 raised to the power 1. I think we have done a lot today. Please try out this. Find express 30 as a product, or express the following numbers as a product of their prime factors. In index form. A 54, B 100, C 144. Try out these and please leave your answers in the comment section. Let's make it interesting and fun. And let's see who gets the best answer. Do not forget to subscribe, and if you need an extra help, please send me an email. I'll leave my email in the comment section. Thank you.